Hey, my name's Kyle, and I was thinking the other day about surfers and maybe the goal that they have. If you were to ask 1,000 surfers, what are your top 3 reasons, what are your top 3 go-to goals for surfing, you'd probably come up with a whole bunch of answers. But I think one that would rise to the top is just wanting to get barreled. You know, like that would be the goal. And I got to thinking, yeah, that's an admirable goal, but what does God have as a goal for us? And I was reading in the book of Romans chapter 8, and I came across a very familiar passage in verse 28, where it says, "But we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them that are called according to his purpose." We stop right there and we leave that and we look at the life, the highs, the lows, the goods, the bads, but then we forget verse 29. And this verse has radically impacted my life because it lays out for us God's goal. And in verse 29 it says, "For those he did foreknow, he also did predestine, that we be conformed to the image of his Son." There's God's goal. And so to have that in front of my mind, in front of my life, makes all the difference in the world, because the highs and lows are going to come. To know that God is going to work those for good, what is that ultimate good? It's that I become more like Jesus Christ. And so as we pursue Christ, as we walk this life, we have that goal in mind. It makes life a whole lot better.